I hope everybody had a great day. I just wanted to touch on a little bit of what I posted earlier today on Instagram and Facebook on Messages from Mel about the elephant in the room. It's a common phrase. We all use it, something that's right there in front of our face that nobody ever kind of wanted to talk about. The reason that I wanted to talk about that and getting my first beginnings with kind of doing something like this that I think will help me, but hopefully help others, is because October 15th was Child Loss Awareness Day. It's typically for those who have had a miscarriage or who had infant death in their life. I can't imagine that. Um, I can, however, imagine losing a child. My son died when he was 18. And the big elephant in the room is, how does somebody talk about that, feel about that, act about that, let alone those that are around you? How do they say anything? It's been brought to my attention from quite a few people and quite a few different sources. My own experience as well. 3 months after my son passed away, a very dear friend of mine lost her 6-year-old to an asthma attack. And it's one of those things where you don't get it until you've been through it. May not seem fair. I'm okay with it not being fair. I would never want it for anyone, ever, even my worst enemy. But it was brought to my attention by another dear friend that her son had lost a friend, and she didn't know what to say to his mother. And that was a lot of what I heard after my son passed away. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. And my response right away always was, neither do I. I have no idea what to say. I have no words. I couldn't breathe. I couldn't think. I couldn't dress myself. How could I expect somebody else to know what to say? You don't know what to say. I would just respond, I know you don't know what to say. I don't either. But you're here. You're here. That's what matters. And they always chastised me a bit for comforting them when they were there to comfort me. Child loss is something that can't be explained. It can't be defined. The emotions that you go through daily, hourly, especially around the holidays, special events. I mean, it's ongoing. I don't think that my loss is any worse or better or harder or any other word that you may want to describe it than anyone else's. Mine is just mine. Mine is how I feel and how I dealt with it and how I deal with things. We all deal with things differently. It's hard to put into words when someone tells you, you've got to talk about it. You've got to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it. It's not that time yet. And so I think that some people, as I explained to my friend who said that she didn't know what to say to her son's friend's mother, sometimes not saying anything is okay. Just be there. If that person starts talking about their child that they lost, whether it be through miscarriage or infant death or even older than that. I mean, let's face it, moms. No matter what, they're always our kids, no matter how old they get. The ones that want to talk about it and scream about it and cry about it and be angry about it, let them. The ones that just do it alone in the privacy of the shower or in the bed at night, just respect that. Be kind. It's hard. It's frustrating for those on the other side that don't know what to do or how to fix. I was very, 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 very beyond words, very fortunate and blessed and lucky to have the amazing, tremendous village around myself and my other 2 children when our loss happened. And had it not been for all of those people, family, friends I hadn't seen in years, the outpouring of people that helped carry us, even for a little bit, I don't know where we would be. But then that time ends and you still carry that cross with you. You still carry that sadness, that grief, that what if, and then you blame yourself. And it's a whole mess of stuff. So that's why I wanted to touch on this for today, because I've been wanting to do something like this for a long time. And another dear friend of mine had said to me right after my son passed away that she gave me a little over 2 years until I was going to do something because of what happened that was going to help others and it was going to maybe change the world. I don't know about changing the world, but if I can help people or help someone through the experiences that I've had with anything that I share, then that to me is completely worth it. Sometimes we don't know how to say things. We don't know how to put words to things. I share some things on messages from Mel that I see, and those words just capture me and say exactly what I'm trying to say, but I can't get the words out. So just be kind. Be patient. It's hard. It's frustrating for those on the other side. I can only imagine. It was frustrating for me when I had to watch my friend go through the same thing that I did just 3 months after my son. And there was absolutely nothing that I could do. So I get that part of it. So as far as child loss, this is the reason why I wanted to do this. Messages from Mel. Be kind to each other. Be patient. If you have any questions, how I did something, what I did, anything, please don't hesitate to email me, message me, contact me. That's what this is about. Down the road, I do want to talk about health and fitness and all those things that we don't like to talk about, and what happened with my weight loss journey and my friends who do different things and why we do things. And who knows, we may go out to eat next weekend and something with the restaurant that we go to, which I'm very passionate about restaurants. I love restaurants. Someday would hope to own one. I may have a little funny haha about what they could do differently. All right. See you next time. Thanks. Bye-bye.